Hey guys, welcome back to the SaveState. I'm here with Barclay Sylvester and Landon Barton. And what are we talking about today, boys?
Final Fantasy XV's all-male cast.
All dudes, all day.
Just like SaveState.
All dudes, all day. Final Fantasy XV's tagline. That's how they should sell it.
Final Fantasy, all dudes, all day. It's a real sausage fest.
Okay, we're starting off strong here.
Okay, so this is a little different from the last Final Fantasies from the previous ones because there's typically like some strong female characters in there.
Yeah.
And
I mean, 13 was all about lightning.
Yep.
Yeah.
And 10-2
10-2
was all about girls.
Yep.
All about the ladies.
Literally kind of played dress up in that game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Often. Lots of costumes.
DOA beach volleyball, which
Not like
the
DOA beach
opposite.
volleyball.
Yeah, that's a terrible game.
That you could argue sexism for sure.
Absolutely. But in the case of Final Fantasy, this new one with this all-dude cast, sexism?
No. I think it's awesome. I think they have a story they want to tell, and they want people to get the dude vibe from it, and that's something you can't have if they're just showing guys in their element what friendship is. I'm hoping that's what they're going to do.
Dudes on a road trip.
Dudes on a road trip with friendship.
Yeah. So I mean, what was the quote that
Tabata, he said, speaking honestly, an all-male party feels almost more approachable for players. Even the presence of one female in the group will change their behavior, so that they'll act differently. So to give a more natural feeling, to make them feel sincere and honest, having them all in the same gender made sense in that way. So basically, if you put a chick in the mix, it makes dudes weird.
Well, I mean,
Is that basically what he's saying?
I think for I don't know what the main story is that they're trying to portray here.
Sure.
But I think they're like Barclay said, like this is supposed to be four or five best friends, guys that are just going across the country doing whatever they're needing to do. And that if you add a woman character in that specific mix, you know, I think all people kind of change their personality just a little bit around.
It's gonna be like
people.
Final Fantasy Greece edition, where you got
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at some of the vehicles in the game, yeah,
where
sure.
all the dudes are like, you know, cool and stuff, and he's like, Sandy!
Sandy!
And then he changes, and you know, and during the summer, he's with Sandy, and he's a really nice guy, and then, am I going too far with this?
Maybe.
And then when he's back in school, he's a total douche nozzle.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Exactly, and so because you kind of see it in the demo too, because they're pretty cool with each other, and then you go and you see Cidney.
Yeah. And they all get awkward and tongue-tied, and it's pretty fun.
Exactly like that.
Yeah.
And
well, one dude is definitely awkward and tongue-tied. One dude is like, "Hey, I'll buy you dinner."
Yeah.
Let's hang out.
I honestly like that scene a lot. Apart from her clothing, like
The clothing.
it's funny that she's this like confident woman, and they are all just falling over themselves.
Yeah. So like you could, like if you really wanted to argue any kind of sexism, you could make some valid points towards her outfit. The outfit is, by all accounts, ridiculous, but that's not to say her personality is that way. Her personality backs up her choice to do whatever she wants.
can we talk about the unrealistic beauty standards for the men in the show?
in
this game?
Abs.
Yeah.
I think in our Let's Play of it, Barclay literally says, "Dude's got abs on abs."
I mean, the opening shot where they're waking up in the tent, it's just like abs everywhere.
Yeah.
So
These are the
regular
these are the
16 pack.
hippest hippest K-pop characters I've ever seen in a video game.
So back to Cidney. Her attitude towards the dudes is she doesn't give a damn about
she doesn't,
them, right?
and it's
No.
great. It's funny, like
Yeah, dudes. The one guy was like, "Yeah, let me buy you dinner." She's like, "Oh yeah, Pop would love that."
Yeah, she keeps like she's
she's
completely
redirecting,
oblivious.
she's friend zoning the crap out of those guys.
She's so in love with that car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't even care about them. She's like, yeah, my dad's over there. You can go hang out with him.
Yeah. She reminds me a lot of maybe the Kaylee and Firefly, where definitely loves the ship.
Yeah.
And in effect, it seems like maybe this game, since it's a road trip, their car is their ship.
And in some
Is
way,
it gonna get canceled?
I hope not, man. This thing's been on in production for
Don't-
7 years.
Too soon. Too soon.
So I don't know. I think the argument that this is sexist or awkward or weird that it's an all dudes cast, I think it's a moot point. I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think Square. I mean, there may have been points in their history where you could argue sexism, but for the most part, they've got super strong female leads. Specifically, when you're looking at Lightning or you're looking at Final Fantasy VI, the lead character there, like.
And she doesn't seem like Cidney doesn't seem like a weak character. She's obviously knows who she is, and she isn't really like fawning over the dudes by any means. I will say she has to be a strong character if she can take the sparks in her cleavage.
That's true.
Because that sounds really painful.
I did, sorry to go back, I did forget that he did say that there is a possibility for female guest characters in your party too. So that's not ruled out. And so that's going to be a thing where maybe a female kind of comes in, sure, maybe their attitudes will change just a little bit, and you kind of see their awkwardness kind of fumbling around her, and she's in your party, and you can fight with her, and then she goes about her way. You know, so I mean, but it seems like the main core cast of this game is going to be all dudes.
And Barkley, you're talking about just like the quintessential road trip kind of thing. What do you want to see in this for that?
Oh, I don't know. I think it kind of lifts the curtain on guys on a road trip, and I hope that's where they go, and like they really highlight a good friendship instead of just. I don't want to bash on 10, but this sort of journey across the world was kind of light and didn't really get in depth with people.
10 was, I loved 10, but
I love the water soccer. Water soccer was great.
Water soccer was terrible. Plenty of people didn't like 10. I'm curious what other branding they're going to have in this game outside of Coleman, which is so damn
that's a good
apparent.
question. Well, kind of a little off topic, going back, their character design has always been by Yoshitaka Amano, and so there's always been this androgynous feel to some of their characters. I haven't seen any of his artwork for 15. Do you know if he did any?
No, have they released because he always does the logo thing, and I don't know if I've seen that.
No, I haven't seen that, and I haven't seen any studies. Like, he always just studies the characters.
I would assume he's still involved.
I hope so. He's pretty much my favorite artist.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
So what do you guys at home think about the all-male cast? Do you like it? You on board? You want to go on this road trip with them? I don't know. Leave us
like Coleman logos?
No girls allowed.
What sponsorship do you want to see? Tweet at us, #Coleman. And and we'll just see where this goes. So if you like the video, share it, subscribe. Everything helps us. We're on Facebook and Twitter. We're at _SaveState. Yeah, do your thing, guys.
See ya. Was there a female in this room for that outro?
What? So a girl just walked in the room for that outro.
What did my voice go up?
Garrett got all weird.